Mic check. 1, 2, 3. It's the Cudda Show. Do you see me? Now, one thing I really wanted to really bring on about was like high school and all of the classes that I actually went to. One class in particular that I really that was kind of goated at first, you know what I'm saying? Culinary class. That's one thing I really want to talk about was culinary class. You know what I'm saying? Culinary class at the time was the chill class. You know what I'm saying? When it was my first sophomore year, Culinary 1. Best class ever. You just fucking cook food and enjoy yourself, talk shit a little bit, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? In culinary class, in Culinary 1, you're able to be yourself. Cook some food, learn a little bit. You know what I mean? Culinary 1 was the best. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have to work, didn't have to do tests or whatever, this and that. And then we talk about fast forward to next year, junior year, Culinary 2 or whatever, Culinary. I think I took Culinary my junior year, so actually Culinary 1 my junior year, and then Culinary 2 my senior year. That's when it got shitty. This is when the teacher, she started adding tests and all this shit, and you had to write in your notebook, and I was like, man, fuck this shit. I was a senior. I said, man, fuck this. I had a moment where we just didn't give a fuck anymore. I had my best friend and we took pictures. He's just sitting there, just taking a nap. You know, it's like while we're cooking, he's just taking a nap. You know, just chilling. Took a little picture, snapped a little picture. Motherfucker sleeping. You know, because culinary is just regular, you know, chill class as you thought it would be. And she's, you know, it just, the classes got shittier. It wasn't really the best class no more, especially, oh, let's write in our notebook about this and this. And she shows like a little slideshow of all the bullshit about measuring cups and all of this and that and this. It's like, she literally ruined her own class. You know what I'm saying? We still did all the cooking and all that stuff, but like she added composition notebooks and like we did tests every week. Like it just turned into an academic class, not a cooking class. I thought this was a cooking class. I ended up failing that class because I was like, this feels like an academic class. I didn't want to fucking try in a culinary class. I still ended up graduating, obviously, because who gives a fuck? It's fucking culinary. That was my mind. I'm like, bruh, I don't care if I failed this class at this point. I failed. The only reason why I failed it because it was turning into an academic class. I don't want to be doing the work. The work is from when we were cooking. In Culinary 1, I passed with an A plus because they did the grading off the cooking that we did. They did the grading off, you know what I'm saying, cooking and cleaning and all. I did all that shit. And now they're failing me because I didn't do the fucking test and shit. It's like they lost their spirit in what culinary class is. Not fucking writing shit. That's what ruined it. That's why I failed it. Because fuck all that shit. The culinary class was supposed to be where everyone is the class where you chill and cook. Not fucking, how the fuck are you gonna ruin your own class, man? I mean, fuck them. Because they fucking ruined their own class, man. Fuck all the tests and fuck all the stupid shit we wrote in the composition books. I thought we were here to cook. I thought we were here, you know what I'm saying, like a little briefing, you know what I'm saying, a little briefing on the beef a la creme or whatever, you know what I'm saying. She shows her little, but we didn't have to take no fucking notes. She just did her little briefing. This is how we're gonna cook it. This is how we're gonna break off into teams. You know what I'm saying? And then we did it. Now in the class, we'll start. Oh, this is what you're gonna write in your notebook. We're gonna have a test on Friday or some shit. And then the briefing. And then the cooking. You ruined it, man. Just a fucking briefing on how to cook just a briefing on what we're doing about the food, the history of the food, blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? I get that. The teacher's gonna teach you, but we don't have to write the notes. In Culinary 1, she just did, you know what I'm saying? She taught us about the food, the origins, and all that stuff, and how we're gonna cook it and break off into teams, and we do it. Boom. Break off into teams, we cook food for the whole class period, and you know what I'm saying? The bell rings, and boom, it's lunch. Good day, you know what I'm saying? It's just like an extra hour and a half of just like, you know what I'm saying, cooking, you know what I'm saying, and doing you know what I'm saying? It's like, I just feel like, how are you gonna ruin a fun class, man? Teacher just ruined a fun class. I understand, it's like in Culinary 1, we still did learn stuff. I don't think she realized that. So I feel like in her mind, she's like, I have to have my students learn more about what they're cooking. You ruined it. You ruined it. We were learning perfectly fine about everything in Culinary 1 without the test or the composition books to write in. You know, that's my little touche on culinary class. Especially when, let's just say, you had biology or mathematics and you're in the fucking classes are like an hour and a half long. So, like, it's just like you're looking forward to culinary. You know, you're just like, oh man, I'm excited. We're gonna cook whatever in the fuck we're gonna cook. And I still got pictures of cooking pizzas and all this shit. And it's just like, you know, and one thing they had us do was we had to like cook our own stuff one day, like cook our own meals as like as a project. I didn't do none of that shit. I did it hella lazily. I took pictures of like frozen hamburger patties. I'm gonna make me a hamburger and shit. Fucking cook it. Take pictures of the hamburger. But it's like you have to show pictures of yourself cooking the hamburger and all that shit. It's like, yeah, whatever. You know. But it's just, you really, it's just like, let's just say you're in a math class. You're fucking dying in math class. Your brain's like short circuiting because of the fucking math. It's just like, man, I'm tired of doing this fucking math. You're looking at the clock. Oh, fuck. 45 minutes left. Looking at the clock. 30 minutes left. Looking at the clock. 15 minutes left. And you're just like, just as the time goes down, going down, like, oh, man, thank God culinary is next. That's what I would used to say. But it's like, no. It's like, oh no. No, it's like more shit. More piling of information. That's why I didn't want to try, man. It's like I'm already trying in my other class. I'm giving my 110% in all my other classes. My economics, my math, my fucking, you know, all these different classes that matter. Not the fucking culinary. I even had a talk with the guy, big motherfucker. The woman's husband. I had to talk to the guy. I said, man. He's looking at all my grades like, damn, you're passing all your other classes besides culinary. I really was thinking in my mind, I really wanted to tell him, I said, why are you making it where we have tests and shit to write down? Like, what happened, you know? And she explained it. She's really like, you know, I want to make sure to engage in a more educational, and we're trying to make culinary more educational, more informative on what you're doing, you know? Like, man, come on, man. Come on, man. You're killing me. But yeah, that's my little 2 cents on culinary class, you know what I'm saying? But this has been the Cudda Show, and I am signing off.